So I know you might be thinking, how can being under quarantine and self-isolation have any benefits? But thankfully, I've been able to really kind of flip my thinking, and I really appreciate this time in isolation in ways that I didn't anticipate when it first started. So we've been under quarantine and self-isolation for almost a month and a half, and at first I wasn't really doing too well. I had a lot of issues with my visa. I was going through some emotional issues. Um, a lot of things were happening. I was of the mindset that I was actually going to be leaving Thailand, um, kind of nowish or something. Quarantine period has really allowed me to kind of hit a reset button on a lot of the bad habits that I had picked up over this previous year. One of the things that I kind of got into a bad habit of doing is I started eating out a lot. Even though I really, really love cooking and things like that, I, for some strange reason, got it in my head that it was easier. A lot of the Thai places here don't have kitchens. You have to kind of like buy like a hot pot or something like that. So it was kind of like I had like some stuff, but it was like a combination of that and then just like, to be quite honest, laziness, which is so silly because I worked from home primarily. It's not that cheap if you, you know, don't want to just eat white rice and like mystery meat or whatever. So I have been doing a lot of staying in the house, which of course saves money. So that has been a really great side effect of not going out. I never learned how to drive, so like I was getting like, what would I call it? They call it Grab here. It would be like the equivalent to like, Uber when you're like, or Lyft when you're like getting rides around. And it's not as expensive as, the Western world, but it's also like not the cheapest thing either. So I've been in the house a lot more. Um, I think that another really, really big thing for me is that I realized, and I've known it for a while, and I've started combating it and stuff like that, but I have like a procrastination issue sometimes. But I get ready to sometimes procrastinate or think, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it in an hour. It's like, or I can do it now because I literally have nothing else to do unless I do have something to do like work or whatever. But there's just so much more time on my hands now that it makes no sense for me to not be, you know, exercising at some point in the day, for me to not be cooking my food, for me to not be updating my website, or doing all of the creative projects, or admin stuff that I have been putting off. So I have really enjoyed, having this extra time, and it's also kind of freed my mindset, I guess, because I think that an issue that I was having transitioning from working full time to now working for myself, freelancing and stuff, it was like it's like a feast or famine type of thing, even when it comes to like the amount of work that you're getting. Maybe Monday and Tuesdays are really like heavy, and then maybe like Wednesday is like nothing, and then Thursday's a little bit, and then I would feel like if I wasn't working like all the time, that I wasn't doing what I should be doing, or I wasn't like, I don't know, I want to say contributing to society, but I just wasn't like, it felt like I was wasting my time. But like now it's like, work has kind of slowed a little bit, but I've, been able to diversify, and, I have my hands in a few different little pots. It's given me the permission to go with the flow a little bit more. And yeah, so that's how I feel lately, I guess. Of course, it's not all great. What was I saying? There's been budget freezes in, the world of journalism. There's been, they're taking stuff back in-house. They're not working with freelancers as much. Whole publications have just gone out of business. So many different cuts. We're really in a big, deep, worldwide recession, a lot of us. Thankfully, I am a hustler, so I got, I don't just, have one thing going on. So the fall actually hasn't been that heavy. It hasn't been that, that crazy of a fall. So I'm very happy and grateful for that. But yeah, I mean, I feel pretty good, I would say, all things considering. I would love for you to keep it going and tell me in the comments below if indeed this quarantine has, you know, given you something unexpected or taught you something that you didn't plan on learning. And yeah, just let me know. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.